Hi guys, well it seems like it's been a very long time since I've been able to spend any kind of time with you, and Honey! Hot! 1 minute please. Honey! Lover muffin!
Oh, what?
I'm trying to shoot a video here.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're setting up our little hydroponic setup. So this is the
Sorry.
that I purchased a few years ago off of Amazon at a fraction of the price that Arrow Garden goes for. I'm a little bit of a tightwad, remember? So I like to save money everywhere I can, but I don't like substandard products. This has served me well for the past 3 years. Well, I didn't really use it last year because it was in early March, about when I would have been starting all of my stuff inside, that God told us we were moving. So we are heck bent for fury to get a garden set up this year. So I'm going to start it now. So I have to get acclimated to a new growing season. It starts much earlier here. When do you go back to work, babe?
Next Wednesday.
He's bored. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to add our water to our basin. Now there's a handy dandy little mark that tells you what your max level is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that now. Whoops. I'm going to unplug everything first. So unplugging the power cord. We don't need any mishaps like that now, do we? And I'm using warm water. About good enough to put the baby in. And it has, you'll see it has an indicator on the front panel here. I'll show you closer here in a sec. That shows your max. And you can keep an eye on that every day and add water as you need to it. I know if I was a plant, I'd want to grow in it. And this reservoir, I think, is roughly 4.5 liters. How about that? Okay, so I've already started soaking our sponges. They're these cute little sponges, and the seeds just fit right down inside these. So I've got those soaking so they're nice and pliable and ready to go. I'm adding to my water reservoir, I'm adding some of this plant fertilizer that I was having a dickin' of a time getting into. It doesn't take much, guys. So just put a little of that in there. I put in about a teaspoon, okay, for you bakers. I'm just gonna swish it around. That feels fabulous. All right, so this is the top. See now what you did? Let's get our cords set, shall we? There's a little slot on the side here that the cord slips into so it's not dangling and it's not in the way. All right, we just put it down like that. Okay. And then there are these little pod holders. Okay. Now, I'm not doing a bunch, guys. I'm going to do 2 tomatoes to see if I can get them to grow inside, you know, in our sunroom. So I'm going to try that. So I'm doing my 2 tomatoes there, but I'm also going to do some lettuce. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, now we will take our little pre-soaked doohickeys and put them in here like this. Super simple process, guys.
So if tomatoes are a fruit, you put them on hamburgers, right?
Yes.
But you don't put them on ice cream.
No. But you can. You do you, boo. Now get out of my frame. Where did that line of questioning come
Curious
from?
minds want to know. Do you put tomatoes on ice cream?
You can if you want to.
Ew.
Well, then you don't, apparently.
Then they're not a fruit.
Yeah, but you're a fruit, and I don't put you on ice cream either. Sorry, guys. He has just been a bundle of joy all week. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not an inner pot. Oh, that's just fabulous. I knew I should have gotten my seeds from David Moffat. Okay. Little suckers. So these are large red cherry tomatoes. I'm all excited, guys, because already at our local feed store, we had to go up and get some dog food. You might have seen that one. We had to go up and get some dog food the day after Christmas. They've got all their potting soil and their topsoil out. So I'm not the only one thinking about garden prep, right? And it will be here before we know it. Okay. Okay, our little microscopic tomato seeds in. Okay. Ta-da! And now we're going to do our little lettuce seeds. Guys, it's all about preference, but for me, I prefer to make sure that I have heirloom seeds and non-GMO. That's my preference. I don't like to use fertilizers or heavy fertilizers and that kind of thing. We're pretty careful about what we put on our food. At least I am. The neighbors went running for the hills back where we came from when they saw us bust out. We saw Joel bust out with a jug of Roundup. Man, we had peace for days. There was nothing in the jug of Roundup. He just did it to make them flee. It was kind of fun. Bloom where you're planted, guys, and find your fun any way you can. It was a regular giggle riot over there, let me tell you. Guys, and it's as simple as that. We've added our seeds to it. We've got our warm water added. We've got our nutrients added. You know, you don't have to be as finicky about the fertilizer that you put on, but the better start you give, the better results you're going to have. So for my preference, I'll spend a little extra to get them on a good start. So we're going to plug this baby in and see how pretty it looks. And then we're going to get it set up. I'm probably going to ask for Joel's help to get that up.
Come in.
Last but not least, plug in your power source. Now we're going to turn this on.
What doing?
I'm making sure this works.
Oh.
Stop it. Power. Well, blip if I can read it. So there are different light settings on the top. Vegetables. So that's white light. That's flowers.
That's water. That's vegetables. I don't know. Water is going to be your pump, right?
Yeah.
To circulate?
Yeah. There's power to the unit. What did you do to it?
I pushed power again.
And we're in business. And I promise it is tomatoes that we're growing.
The water's moving.
You wouldn't know it from some of these videos we put out, but this is just the water
we
that
don't
the
grow
sponges
that kind of stuff.
We don't.
Don't even think it.
Don't even participate. We're whippy enough on our own. We don't need assistance. Okay, we are at 4 liters. Now what's going to happen? Oh, I got to put my little domes on. I got to put my little dome caps on. These are the coolest things. So they fit right over the thingy.
So they don't dry out.
It's a true hydroponic system. So you put these on until the little true leaves pop in. Look at that hay. This is a joyous day up in here. We have started our herb garden. Okay, so I want to put it right up there. So if you would please pick it up and set it up in there.
Wait, that one's growing. No. I wonder if we could run that back in behind so you don't have the cord
Yeah, that's a great idea.
in here.
That's a great. That's a
Get
better.
electrocutified.
That's a better idea. Can you run back there real
Okay,
quick?
it's turned off. Don't want to get electrocutified.
He goes back to work next Wednesday. I probably mentioned that, haven't I? No, it really has been very nice. It's been very pleasant. We've had a lot of fun over the last 19 days and counting. Okay, so there it is, all set up. So Joel finished out this niche here specifically for
That
my
purpose.
little hydroponic setup. So there you have it, guys. The I Do hydroponic system. Get yours today. Or you know what? If you're kind of uppity like that, go for the Euro Garden. I'm not your boss. I'm not your mom. You spend your money however you want to. This works great for us. Anyway, so I'm going to keep bringing you back. And as they come up, I will film and we will do check-ins in our little plants. I'll carry you all the way through the process. And when we're done with that, it'll be time to really play in a real garden. Oh, yay. Okay, guys. Oh. From us to you. Have a great weekend. Hey, be safe. No drinking and driving, okay?
No.
Be safe. We want to see you next year.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm Lauren. He's Joel.
Joel.
We're making it home.
I feel like Beaker. Okay.
4 more days. Okay, see you later.